Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Today we are learning 7.2, which is multiplying exponents with the same base. Okay. Again, I'm hoping a lot of this section you've at least seen the beginning of, and we just kind of add to it. Okay. So first thing, we have two rules here. Our two rules go as such. They say the first rule is anytime I multiply two exponents that have the same base. Base meaning the a, so the number below, the thing that's being taken to an exponent. Okay, so I have a and a. All right, well, if I multiply them and they have exponents, then all I'm going to do is keep the base, add the exponents. Okay, so in this case, a squared times a to the fourth is just a to the sixth. Okay. Rule 2 just builds off of it. It says, okay, now let's say you have a coefficient, a number out front, like the 3 and the 4, okay? Then what we're going to do is just split the problem. We're going to say, hey, let's deal with the numbers out front, the coefficients. We'll multiply those, and then we'll do our c values, add the exponents, okay? And in this case, there's a -1. Treat it the same way. 4 plus -1. Okay, so it's subtraction, but it follows the same rules, okay? So what we get is 3 times 4, so we put a 12 out front, our coefficient. Then we have c to the 4 plus -1, so c cubed. So our final answer is 12c cubed. Okay? And notice, this is another section where, like I said, we bounce between the type of words you're being asked to do. This is not a solve. This is not a solve, because we didn't get an answer. We didn't know what c was. We didn't find anything. This would be, what you're going to see on your homework is simplify. Okay? This is a simplify. Okay? Because all we're doing is we're taking information, we're trimming it down and making it look clean, but we're not really finding values. We're not finding a C or an A or anything like that. Okay? So, for example, 1, pretty straightforward. B cubed times B to the -2. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, same base. So that base is going to stay. And then I am going to add the exponents. So what I end up with is b to the first, which, by the way, you do not need to write the 1 because b to the first power is just b. Okay? So, pretty straightforward. That was our just warm-up 1. Number 2, okay? Now we see something that's very similar. Okay, don't freak out if there's fractions in there. That's okay. Okay? In this fraction, I'm going to follow the exact same rules. I have a like base, which is c, so I know I'm going to stay with c. And then I'm going to add the exponents, 1/2 plus 6. So in this case, I need to add. So really what I'm doing is I'm saying c to the 1/2 plus 12/2, get a common base of 2. Now I can add. So what I actually have is c to the 13/2. Okay, c to the 13/2. So don't freak out. Fraction doesn't change anything. It just means you got to do a little fraction math. I know that's our favorite. So nothing crazy there. And then finally, 3, we look at one that has coefficients. And there's 3 of them. It doesn't change anything, though. Okay? So what we do is we just break down by our rules. We say, okay, we're going to take the numbers out front. So 5 times 2 times 4. I'm going to take my coefficients, multiply those together. Okay? Then I'm going to multiply that to my base, which is a. And that was being multiplied, so then I have to add the exponents. So I have 4 plus 2 plus -3. And those are my two pieces. So I just go through pretty easily, and I go through and I go, all right, 5 times 2 is 10, times 4 is 40. So my coefficient is 40. Then I go through and I do 4 plus 2 is 6, minus 3 is 3. So 40a to the third. Okay? Just remember, the biggest tip I can give you is just break everything up. Just work with it in chunks and then push it all together at the end and you'll be good to go. Okay? Don't get overwhelmed when you see a bunch of numbers in a row. It doesn't change the process. You just take the coefficients, put them together, take the exponents in their base, put them together. Okay? And then at the end, when you have everything trimmed down, you just jam it together and multiply. So that is multiplying exponents. You got a really short lesson today. That's kind of nice. Right now, it's under 5 minutes. Make sure we can do this. Come Wednesday, you'll have homework assignments, and then we'll move on. Have a great day.